What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing something completely different. So today I'll be sharing the 3 things I used to clear my acne, how I cleared my acne with only 3 products. Now, warning, I am not a professional dermatologist. I am not a licensed dermatologist. This is just products that I used based on my own research, and I decided to share that with you. So do not take this as professional advice. If you think you need to, contact your dermatologist first or do your own research, because skin types are different, skin conditions are different. We might both have acne, but the same products will not work for both of us. So do your own research. I just wanted to share this so that it can also open up your mind to more like a diverse option. And also, this is not a sponsored video. All opinions are mine. It is not sponsored at all. I do not get a commission from buying any of these products that I want to talk about in today's video. So with that being said, let's just get straight into it. All the products that I'll be mentioning in today's video are all natural products. I am just going to assume that most of the people here know nothing about natural products, so there will be some words that I would have to define so that we can be carried along the whole process. A natural product is a substance produced by living organisms. It can be gotten from tissues of plants, marine organisms, or microorganism fermentation. Now, majorly the products that I am using are gotten from plants. So with that, we are also going to get into oils, soaps, and stuff like that. So let us also talk about the definition of essential oils and carrier oils. This may be familiar to some people, but it is not familiar to other people, and even some people that know these things do not know the definition of these things. So also let's get into the definition of essential oils. Essential oils are concentrated plant extracts that retain the natural smell and flavor of their source, and they are highly concentrated, so they should not be used on the skin directly, because this can cause rashes, irritation, difficulty breathing, or even anaphylactic shock. So it is really important that you listen very carefully to these things that I want to tell you today, so you don't make any type of mistakes if you decide to try out any of these products that I'll be recommending today. Now, examples of essential oils are tea tree oil, rosemary oil, sandalwood oil, and other oils like that. If you want an in-depth definition of these things, or in-depth knowledge on these things, I would recommend that you go to Google. Google is free, it's your friend. Go check it out so you can actually get in-depth knowledge on these things. Now let's get into carrier oils. Carrier oils are derived from seeds, nuts, or kernels of a plant, and they are mainly obtained through cold pressing. Now for essential oils, they are gotten from steaming and stuff like that, but with carrier oils, they are gotten mainly from cold pressing. So it is not as concentrated as essential oils, which is why you are asked to mix or dilute your essential oils with carrier oils. Now they are used to dilute essential oils. You can also use them on their own. Now essential oils are lighter, very light, and they can evaporate. Meanwhile, carrier oils are more on the thicker and oilier side, so it doesn't evaporate like essential oils. Example of carrier oils are coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, castor oil, grapeseed oil, and other oils like that. So if you are watching this video, then I believe that you know what acne or pimple is, so I would not get into that. So let's just get straight into the products that I use that helped me clear my skin from basically this to this. I'm literally telling you, I am still so shocked that these things did so well on my skin and they worked so well. And I would say again, this is because I have researched on these things. Do your own research first, please, or contact your dermatologist before you carry out anything on your skin. Now, to get into the products that I use, I do not have these products with me because I do not use most of them anymore. So I'm just going to put a picture of these products on the screen while I talk about them, and also where you can get yours if you would love to get these products. Again, I am not asking you guys to go buy these products. Do your research first. If you want to buy these products, do your research or contact your dermatologist before you go ahead to do any of this or buy any of these products. please. So before we get into the products, I feel like this is something that is very important. Skin type. I have oily skin in my face area. My face is very oily, but every other part of my body is dry. I also have acne on my back as well as my chest, and all of this is all gone. So I still use pretty much the same products for all of these things, both for my face and my body. I do not like to do too much. I try as much as I can to like make things very simple for myself. I don't like to do too much. If you already follow me from like my hair tutorials, you would know that I don't do too much at all. So that is why I'm able to work with just 3 products and they all worked for me. So I'm just going to list the products that I use, and then after that I am going to get into the explanation of these products and why I thought that were the best products for me. Now the products that I use are tea tree oil, neem soap, coconut oil, frankincense oil, and just one little oil that I also added in, that is lemongrass oil. Now I know that I actually said 3 products, and that is because the products that are important for the acne are actually basically 3. There's the neem soap, there's the tea tree oil, then there's the lemongrass oil, and that's basically it. The coconut oil in there is a carrier oil. The tea tree oil, the lemongrass oil, and the frankincense oil are all essential oils, and as I explained prior, essential oils cannot be used alone. You have to mix them with a carrier oil. Now the reason why I chose coconut oil as my carrier oil is because I have tried to use coconut oil before and it works really well for my skin, so I just thought that it was the best carrier oil I could have gotten. If you use a different carrier oil, you can also mix this product with that carrier oil. It doesn't have to be coconut oil. The essential products in here is the soap and the other oils, which is tea tree oil, frankincense oil, and the lemongrass oil. Now frankincense oil pretty much has nothing to do with acne, but it helps with like clearing up acne scars or any other scars that you have on your face, which is why I added it. It was very important to me. Now with that being said, let us get into explaining this product and their properties. Now neem soap is a very mighty product. Neem is like a do-all type product. It has antibacterial properties and it also has antimicrobial properties. Let me tell you, I went to look for the pronunciation of that thing in the dictionary so I don't bite my tongue. So basically it really works well with skin infections, so it doesn't just work for acne alone. If you have eczema, it works really well for that as well. Eczema, ringworm, it works even for dandruff. Just go check neem online and you will see every freaking property that it has. This is like a very mighty product and I just thought that it would be perfect. So that was why I got it as the soap. I didn't get it as the oil, so I substituted the oil. Instead of getting neem oil, I got tea tree oil because it pretty much does the same thing that neem soap does. I didn't want to use neem oil because I am light skinned and I have seen stuff about it actually darkening your skin, and I didn't want that. I mean, I already have frankincense oil to like clear up my skin tone and even up my skin tone. I didn't want something that might darken me. Now this doesn't do that for everybody. It doesn't darken everybody's skin, which is why, as I said, you need to also understand your skin, or probably like reach to a dermatologist so that you know what will work for your skin and what will not work for your skin. So the antibacterial property that neem has helps it to like treat infections and also treat acne. It also has anti-inflammatory properties, so it suits wounds and also like skin infections. The neem oil can work well on some people's skin and it might not work well on some people's skin, which is why I just opted for the soap. The soap worked its wonders on my skin. I mean, do you see this? And that was like the first product that I used on my skin. I didn't used to do any skincare type thing before. I started with the neem soap and it worked wonders on my skin. Now what the soap also does is that it fades acne spots and it can also brighten your skin. However, the oil doesn't do that for everybody. The soap might, and it might also depend on the brand that you buy. The brand that I use, all of them are from Avila. If you've been following me for the longest time, you know that I use their hair products. I also use their skin products. This is all my opinion. I am not sponsored in any way at all. Now the next product that I use is tea tree oil. Tea tree oil, basically, as I said earlier, has the same properties as neem oil, and it is very strong. It is really strong, and if you are not careful with tea tree oil, it can actually burn your skin. That is how strong it is. So be very careful. Moving forward, I'm going to tell you like the dilution ratio, because I think that is just as important as every other thing. Make sure that you watch to the end of this video if you want to get the dilution ratio to mix your oils if you decide to try this product. The next product, which is coconut oil, is a carrier oil, and as I said, it goes really well with my skin. My skin accepts it really well, so I just went ahead to mix it. I mean, if it's already working well for my skin, because I'd already been using just coconut oil prior to adding this essential oils to my oils. So since I already knew that coconut oil works really well with my skin, I just decided to use it as a carrier oil, and it, like, my skin absorbs it real good. So I mean, why else would I decide to use another product if there's already a product that works well with my skin? Now, as carrier oils, you don't really have to use oils. You can use butter, you can use cream, you can use lotion. You just use whatever works for you. Coconut oil agrees really well with my skin, so it's a no-brainer. I just have to use it. Now the next oil that I'm going to be talking about is frankincense oil. Now the purpose of adding this into my oil mix is because, of course, if like something is treating acne, they would probably, like, it will dry out here, and you will have those scars from the acne that already dried out and stuff like that, and it will turn black, like you have like dark spots all over your face. The purpose of adding this frankincense oil into my mix is to ensure that, like, it's counterbalancing each other, if you get what I'm saying. So basically what frankincense oil does is that it brightens up your skin, and it also fades acne scars. It fades scars, it fades spots, dark spots. It can also help with hyperpigmentation. So if you have hyperpigmentation, this is a product that you can use. It is an essential oil, do not forget. So you need to mix it with a carrier oil, so the carrier oil can help it be carried into your body. Now I know that I said earlier that neem soap, the neem product that I had, it has a property that helps to like reduce acne scars. However, the major purpose of neem is actually in its antimicrobial and antibacterial property, which helps to like treat skin infections, acne and stuff like that. So I feel like if it is already doing that, then it's fixing like acne scars or like dark spots. It will not be really potent, if you get what I'm saying. I mean, you're already doing this thing, so let me just get something that the actual purpose is to fade acne scars and dark spots. So that is why I picked frankincense oil. Now the last oil, as I said, this was just like, you know, like an extra. So it was a gift from the brand. As I said, I got this product from Avila, and like they give gifts when you buy a particular amount of product. The gift that I picked actually was the lemongrass oil. I literally forgot the name just this minute. The lemongrass oil, and I used it for like a really long time. I don't know if that was one of the things that worked, but it also has its own really good properties. So as I said earlier, my face is very oily. Like, I literally look like I am fried, like something is being fried on my face. If I have spent like a few minutes out, my face is usually like crazy oily. So now what lemongrass oil does, its property is that it has purifying properties, and it also detoxifies your pores. Now if you don't know anything about skin and like skin pores and like glands and all that type stuff, please go and do your full research on this thing, so you don't just get what I'm just saying and just base your own plans on that. That is really wrong, especially with something as sensitive as the skin. please go and do your own full research. As I said earlier, this is not professional advice in any type of way. What lemongrass oil does is that it shrinks your pores, one, and then it also sterilizes your pores so that it is actually clean. So there's not like any excessive. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm probably going to add lemongrass oil back into my oil. I don't think that I did like an intensive research on it. It was free oil. I'm like, I'm not going to waste the free oil, you get what I'm saying? But after doing this research and I found out about lemongrass oil, I think I'm going to add it back into my routine because I know how my skin felt when I was using it. So as I said, it shrinks and sterilizes the pores, reduces oil on your skin, and in turn it helps to like perfect the skin for like an even toned skin. So all these products together was what actually helped me with my acne. Now this is not a 1 week process. It took a long time. Honestly, I do not know how long because I wasn't really trying to time it. I started using their products in lockdown of 2020 and I honestly don't know, but I think by the time we're out of lockdown, my skin was already looking real good. Now it is not as perfect as it is now, but it looks way better. I'm going to put like pictures on the screen as we're moving on in this video so that you can just see how my skin has been progressing over time and how I got here. I'm not a picture person, or I wasn't a picture person, so I don't really have a lot of pictures, but you would see what my skin looked like before I started using this product, during this product, during the usage of this product, and what my skin basically looks like right now. Now before I go, I am just going to say please do an allergy test before you use any of this product, especially the essential oils. So what you are going to do for the allergy test, it is actually also called patch test. You mix your essential oil with your carrier oil. Do not forget, I'm going to give you a ratio to dilute your oils at the end of this video, so stick in for that. You are going to mix your essential oil and your carrier oil together, and then you are just going to rub it on a patch of your skin, most especially here. I mean, it's better if you have an allergic reaction here than if you have it all over your face, all over your body. You don't want to do that. So when you buy new products, especially natural products, do a patch test here inside your arm, and then you rub it in and just let it sit in there for 24 hours. After 24 hours, if you don't see any negative change, then it is good for your skin. If you do, please do not use that product anymore. I beg you. I know that it is quite difficult for you to like let go of products, but please just make sure that you do not use that product anymore. Maybe give it to somebody else. It might work for somebody else, but for you, if you see a negative reaction against your skin using a particular product, please just trash the product. So let us get straight into the dilution rate. The dilution rate for carrier oil and essential oil is 5% for adults, especially if you are just starting out and you don't want something that is too strong, because as I said, tea tree oil is a very strong oil, and with any misdoing you can go and collect bad stuff. You do not want that for yourself. Now as I said, 5%, so I'm just going to like make an example in here. So let's say my coconut oil is 100 ml. I am going to multiply 100 ml by 0.05 to get 5% of 100 ml, which is 5 ml. So now I am going to convert that into drops because my bottle comes in droppers rather. I feel like most essential oil bottles come with a dropper. I just went online and then I checked the conversion of 5 milliliters to drops. So for 5 milliliters, that is 100 drops. So what I'm now going to do now is, since I have 3 different essential oils with me, the tea tree oil is an essential oil, frankincense oil is an essential oil, as well as the lemongrass oil. So what I did is I divided 100 by 3, and then I got the number of drops for each of these bottles, and then I just mixed this with my 100 ml of coconut oil, and that is what I use for my skin. Now for how many times I use this, I am not one of those that have their bath 3 times in a day. I do not do that. Sometimes I have my bath once, sometimes I have my bath 2 times. and it still works. I mean, it still freaking works. And yes, those are all the products that I used. No, I did not use any sort of cleanser, I did not use any sort of toner, I did not use any of those stuff. I just have all these products, I mixed them together, had my bath with the soap, and yes, I used the soap to also wash my face, and that was it. Some of these products I actually still use till this day, just so that I can balance everything out. If you want me to do like my now skincare routine, let me know and I'll do that for you guys, because I mean, look at how glowing and healthy this skin is. And yes, I still use natural products for my skin as well as my hair, and you can see how both of them are freaking flourishing. Okay, so yeah, that is it for this video. If you have any questions for me, drop them in the comment section below, but please do not forget that I am not a licensed dermatologist, I am not a professional, I am not a dermatologist at all. I am going to be responding to your questions based on the experience that I have, and I'm still going to say, please do not take this as professional advice. Please do your research, contact your dermatologist if you want to take any of this advice for yourself. And yeah, I will see you hopefully in the next one. Bye.